Welcome back to the Author's Corner. Again, joining me today is author Shun Hartley. And Author Hartley, you were describing to us about the titles of your book and the personal experiences that you've had to help you to write your book. So let's continue with Just Leo and Me.
All right, good. So just Leo and Me. Now this book here is one of my personal favorites. I've always been a dog lover. I love dogs since I was a young boy, and the particular dog I always wanted when I became a young teenager was a boxer. And so I began to think about, as I was thinking of my next book, what is it that I was passionate about, and of course, talking about dogs. Now, during the storms, I shared with you that I worked law enforcement, and I noticed each time a storm, when the citizens would have to evacuate, there was a lot of dogs that was left back. And my heart kind of went out to them, when I would see these dogs just running astray and knowing that they had to endure these these conditions, very uncomfortable, and not having nothing to eat. And so this book here, this little six-year-old, he wanted a dog for his birthday, and he had asked his mother, could he have a boxer, being that his Uncle Lou, had a dog. It was a boxer, and he was inspired, and so LaShawn, that's his name, LaShawn, he asked his mother, could he have a dog for his birthday? She said, son, it takes being responsible. A dog is like a family member. You have to take care of him. There are some things that you need to do. After explaining that, he agreed to the terms that he would be responsible for his new family member. And so several days had passed before his birthday, and she decided to buy a pet for him, which was a boxer, and just excited about it. They celebrated his birthday, and soon as he got home, he welcomed Leo to the house. And I named him Leo because he was born in the month of July. Okay, and July you have the sign of Leos, okay, and so and LaShawn, his birthday is in the month of July as well, and so I just thought that we would just have a little fun with that, yeah. And so anyway, the book is dealing with being responsible as a young pet owner, and this is a message that I hope that parents would take heed to. Before they go out and buy a pet for their child, to explain to them that it takes some responsibility. You got to feed them, you got to walk them, got to clean them, get their shots, and for God's sake, don't leave them behind during the storm. Find somewhere to put them, during those storms. And the next book there, Chocolate Like Me, I would say that that's probably one of my favorite, Chocolate Like Me. And let me tell you why I began to write this book and why that thought come to mind. Sometimes you can work in a professional setting. I noticed over some years how compliments of other children were being given. All the ones that just looked so attractive and fair complexion. But I noticed that there was two that was never given compliments to, and so, I began to ponder on that, and it's a reality. And just out of observation, I noticed, never asked questions, but it's just something that I noticed. And so I said, there are attractive chocolate children out there too, yeah, and some that are doing well, wonderfully well for themselves, yeah. And there are those out in the various professions, who are doing well. I've come to learn too that there are chocolate men and women out there who are doing great and who inspires me. They are in leadership role, they're making an impact in society. And so I believe that regardless of a person, complexion, regardless of their gender, their nationality, that somebody have something special inside to offer our society. Everybody has something special, you know. And so little Sam here, that's his name, little Sam. You know, he has the experience of being teased as a young person. His first day of school, his mother drives him to school, and right before he walks inside, you know, she kneels with him and tell him, "Son, your dad and I were very proud of you. You're just as great as anyone else." And I think this is something that's key to inspiring a child to making them feel that they are somebody, and they can be great in society. But it comes from that home.
That's right.
Yeah, it comes from home first. Home has to inspire and encourage, you know. And so little Sam goes into school, and the first person that he sees is a law enforcement officer. And you know what? He's chocolate like him. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And so he goes through the school, and he sees the different leaders in the community, and each one, from military personnel to business owners to a martial arts instructor that's in the hallway, they're chocolate just like him. Later on in the evening, in the afternoon, there's another visitor that comes on the school campus, and he's a pastor. Yeah, he's a pastor. And little Sam looks up like, wow, and he's chocolate like me, you know. And so we want kids, not just African American kids, even though I did write it just to let those who feel that they're not as great or significant, that you do have a purpose in this world. You do have something great to offer, regardless of complexion. And, you know, young people can be very harsh sometimes, you know, in name calling, you know. And yes, I was name called coming up as a kid, you know. And it didn't make me feel any less because I had great support from my parents. And the fact that I began taking martial arts at such a young age, and I saw how well I was doing, so I felt like, wow, I'm somebody, you know, winning these trophies at 10, 11, and 12 years old. So I forgot that I was a chocolate boy sometimes, you know, because I just thought I was doing something great. And I just feel that and hope that the book can be of help to someone who may feel because of their nationality, because of their gender, their race, or the complexion of their skin, that they can be just as great or greater than someone else, depending on how well you sharpen your skill, you know. Yeah. And how diligent you are in your studies or perfecting that gift that God has given you.
Now, are you working on any other projects?
I am. There are several posters that I've been working on, Christian posters for any youth group with different scriptures, you know, that can be of help to the youth. Also, do have a poster with heroes, my own personal heroes here, superheroes, and just expressing positive sayings, encouragement to the youth. And there's a book, Whose Authority Are You Walking In? Yeah, coming out of the gospel. I want to make a correlation. I want to draw a correlation between a believer and a law enforcement officer. Yeah, there's a lot of correlations there. Walking in authority that has been given, commission. You've been commissioned. So just like the Great Commission that every believer has been given and charged with, a law enforcement officer too has been commissioned to carry out certain powers in certain jurisdiction. And just like we're not just limited,
right.
Even though I believe that some might be on a local level, state level, but he said, go out into the world.
That's right.
Go out into the world. Yeah. So,
right.
so I am in the midst of completing that book. Whose authority are you walking in? And we hope to sometime in the near future to have that out.
Very good. Very good. How can our listening audience purchase your books?
Well, they can go on Amazon, and just type in my name, Shun Hartley, SHUN HARTLEY, Shun Hartley, and you can find my books there. Or they can email me at lowercase h hartleysam50@gmail.com. hartleysam50@gmail.com. And we can get those books to them. We do mail out, personally mail out to anyone who's interested, or they can go right to Amazon and order from Amazon.
Very good. Well, Author Hartley, thank you so much for being a part of our Author's Corner on today. And to our listening audience, we thank you for tuning in. Again, this is Melinda Reed Stevens signing off. Have a wonderful day.